YCN, your local view on WVBK-CA, serving Manchester, Londonderry, Vermont, and South Charlestown, New Hampshire, and WVBQ-LP, serving Charlestown, New Hampshire, and Rockingham, Vermont.
Coming up tonight on YCN, police have arrested another suspect in the People's United Bank robbery that occurred last Thursday in Hartford. A bill has been introduced that would require people seeking welfare to pass a drug test. And Professor Jennifer White from Colby Sawyer tells us about their sustainability program. With more news, sports, and weather, stay tuned. It's time for YCN, your local view.
Now, your daily digest of the Dartmouth Lake Sunapee region. News, sports, weather, public affairs, and all that is happening in our area. The YCN News Hour, your local view.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of YCN. I'm David Carmichael. Hartford Police Department applied for an extraditable arrest for a Providence, Rhode Island man for his involvement in an armed robbery of the People's United Bank in Hartford last Thursday. Police say information indicating that 46-year-old Joseph Patrica was responsible for an armed robbery of the Citizens Bank in Cumberland, Rhode Island on December 20th and the Washington Trust Bank in Cranston, Rhode Island on January 13th. On Sunday, Cranston police arrested Patrica in Providence, Rhode Island. The Cumberland Police Department also served a search warrant on Patrica's home and seized evidence linking him to the Rhode Island Bank robberies and the People's United Bank robberies. A man charged in a brutal attack on his girlfriend's brother pleaded not guilty in court. Police say Robert Schneider became upset when Wesley Vors flirted with another woman at the Cave in Lebanon. The two started fighting after they left the bar, and police say Vors beat Schneider so badly that his face suffered permanent nerve damage. Lawmakers are considering limiting the amount of time that police in Vermont can store information compiled by automatic license plate readers that have the ability to gather troves of information about the whereabouts of vehicles. The proposed bill would require police to delete electronic data collected by automatic license plate readers after 6 months. Information from the devices is currently stored for 4 years. Police in Hartford, Windsor, and Springfield use these scanners. According to State Senator Tim Ashe, 6 months is the average length of time for the judicial system to handle a traffic court case and potential appeals. A proposed bill that would require people seeking welfare benefits to pass a drug test is drawing mixed reviews at the New Hampshire State House. State lawmakers heard testimony yesterday for and against the controversial bill. In an effort to eliminate people who abuse the program, 2 Nashville area lawmakers introduced the bill. Others believe it would leave some of the state's neediest families struggling more than they already are. Similar laws have passed in Florida and Michigan, but were struck down in federal court. In a surprising and sudden move last night, the Hartford Select Board finalized its 2013-2014 budget proposal by eliminating 3 new positions in previous months and paring back the amount of money to be taken from the surplus fund to offset a tax increase. This still means residents would see a property tax rate increase of 5 cents for every $100 of assessed value if the municipal budget is approved on town meeting day in March. State health officials say now that 25 people here in New Hampshire have died this season from the flu. All the victims are adults. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention is calling this the worst flu season since 2009, and we're only about halfway through it. After the break, Tara Van Nieder tells us all about her glass etching business.
The YCN News Hour continues in a moment.